Student Ministries was very helpful because it was a constant in my life. Everything was changing. You had to adapt to all these different things with the masks and seeing less people.
Obviously, being shut away from my friends was really hard, especially because I'm just so social and I love being around people. But I think in the past year, it was just really encouraging for me to be able to hop on the Zoom calls on Wednesday nights and just catch up with everybody, like what's going on. Since we're all kind of going through the same thing, it was really nice to be able to know that I'm not the only one who is struggling with it, and also just really helping me grow in my relationship with Jesus, because ultimately he is the most important relationship in my life.
Well, I don't have a lot of Christian friends, or actually any Christian friends at my school. I don't know if you've ever seen a public high school, but it's the exact opposite of all that's good and wonderful in the world. So being at Student Ministries is wonderful because you have all these people and they're like genuinely trying to do the right thing and to be people of God, and that's really inspiring.
Anchor Student Ministries has really just helped me grow in my faith, but also just encouraged me as COVID hit everybody a different way. But for me, it just really affected my mental stage because most of my activities got shut down, but Anchor Student Ministries really helped me because we met online on Zoom, and it was just great to talk with other believers.
A special thing about Anchor Ministries that I really really speaks to me, would probably be the environment and the family feel. Because if you're new and you walk into youth group on Wednesday, say, then you feel like you've been there for a couple years. And everyone really gets along and welcomes you, and they make you feel like you belong there.
Anchor Ministries has really helped me stay connected and in my faith, because there has been so many people there who have just helped me continue to grow in my faith, stay in the Word when it's not what I want to be doing at all. I just want to be watching TV. They've helped me become more comfortable with praying out loud, which I really struggled with for a long time.
I remember it was probably a week or two. We hadn't had youth group, and then all of a sudden we had the Zoom virtual. It was really helpful, and it really got me through COVID, because before that everything was locked down. I had no sports, I had no school, and so I really wasn't hanging out with anyone. And then as soon as youth group started up again, the fellowship was there, and that fellowship was a really big part of how I got through like all the COVID stuff.
And John really pushed hard on Zoom and making sure we were meeting with each other. So it was like, I was looking forward to Wednesdays because I didn't have anything going on. And I think a lot of other kids would say the same thing, where he was doing games and then we were talking with each other, and it wasn't the same, of course, but it was something to look forward to.
I love the minor prophets. That has got to be my favorite part. I've learned so much about the Bible, and I didn't even know Haggai existed.
The relationships with the people. It's you got to get to know everybody, but while it is a church event, you form friendships there.
It's really great to be able to be encouraged and to encourage others, especially when it's other Christians and other people my age who are kind of in the same phase of life. I always look forward to just seeing their smiles and being able to catch up on everything.
For 2 hours, I get to come and see my friends who I know believe the same thing I do, and we can really have deep conversations. And so I love, and then also just having fun.
I love being around Isaac, Philip, Shirley, Sarah.
I love Shirley, Julia, Olivia Carpenter.
Let's see, there's Shirley, Olivia, Isaac, Philip.
And Noah's pretty cool.
What about John?
Pastor John? Which one is he?
Who's John? I thought I knew every leader. I've not really seen or heard of a John.
Pastor John.
Is he tall with really long hair? That's who I'm picturing. Tall guy, buff,
Ooh, who's is he the timid, kind of not competitive one? Oh, kind of the wallflower, kind of the shy one.
I think in the past year, especially as I've gotten more involved in the youth group, I've just been able to find contentment and happiness in where I'm at, and it's been really awesome to be able to grow and see my life change and see my perspective on things change. And I really do think that I wouldn't be where I am right now if it weren't for Anchor Ministries.